Saying things people already know out loud is tight.
Avada Kedavra.
You park in front of your house, I park in front of my house.
This is
Hey! If you don't stop, I will contact the usher.
What's up, everyone? It's Adam from FWCI, the She-Hulk pitch meeting. This took a while to come out. Ryan George is usually pretty on top of these kind of things, so I don't know if he just got engaged. Congratulations for that. Maybe he took a bit of time off, or this took a little bit extra time to plan. And if you saw She-Hulk and you saw the final episode, who knows what Ryan George might have in store for this pitch meeting, because things could be getting very weird like they did in the show. Speaking of She-Hulk, yeah, I've had a chance to like marinate a little bit more and sort of think back on the show, and I still enjoyed it. I had no problem with the characters, I had no problems with the jokes, I had no problems with the storyline even going the way it did. But the fourth wall breaking, I think they broke the fourth wall a bit too hard in this. And I think it kind of, you know what it does? It gives ammunition to anybody who's looking to like hate on a Marvel movie. It gives them all the ammunition they need now. Because all they have to say is, well, why doesn't She-Hulk just go to Kevin and get the script changed? Oh, Kang the Conqueror is coming in? Well, why isn't She-Hulk just go and, tell Kevin to get rid of him? Like, it can kind of trivialize the greater MCU a little bit more. So they left it in a weird spot. I'm not sure what it sort of means. So that kind of thing I'm not the biggest fan of, but I still love the show. Pug was awesome. He's one of my favorite characters in the whole thing. Blonsky, his I don't know, what would you call him? His patients, his students down at the retreat. A lot of, even the family were pretty good. Tatiana was awesome. Titania, not Tatiana. Titania. I actually enjoyed that character, even if that first scene was a little bit, yeah. But let's check out the pitch meeting for She-Hulk.
So, you have some new Disney Plus content for me? Yes, sir, I do. Although I am kind of worried we might be oversaturating people with Marvel stuff at the moment. Maybe we should take a breather between projects for a sec. No. Well, okay then. So I was making my way down the list of Marvel characters we haven't brought into the MCU yet, and I was thinking we could make a She-Hulk show. Oh yeah, we haven't done that character yet. That sounds like money to me. Yeah, and it's a real fun character, because in the comics, she was breaking the fourth wall even before Deadpool. You know, I can see that working well in Deadpool movies or comic books, but do you think it might lower the impact of the overall MCU to have a character that knows that they're in a cinematic universe? Hey, shut up. So we're gonna meet Jennifer Walters, who's a...
Yeah, hey, shut up. Is exactly how it kind of felt. 1000%.
Lawyer, and also Bruce Banner's cousin. He's from the movies. He sure is, sir. And so they get into a car accident, and she gets some of his blood in her blood. Oh, unexpected blood combos are tight. Okay, and so since they're related, she turns into a Hulk as well. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wow. And so Bruce is going to show her some cool stuff about being a Hulk.
I like that
you
story.
can drink alcohol and not get drunk. Why would you want that? Pretty cool, right? Not really. And so he's going to teach her and try to guide her through these new powers, and she's going to kind of...
Yeah, if alcohol didn't get me drunk, there's no goddamn way in hell I would bother putting that shit into my body.
to make fun of him and insult him, so that's going to be fun. That kind of makes her seem a little rude and mean. He's just trying to help her because he cares about her. Well, she doesn't really want his help. Plus, she's already kind of mastered the whole Hulk thing already. Oh, she has? Yes, sir. She's already fantastic and agile, and she could turn into She-Hulk at will without losing control of herself at all. How is that possible? I feel like it took Bruce a long time to master all that. Well, Jen explains to Bruce that because she's been catcalled and mansplained to, and some men are straight up dangerous, she's much better at controlling her anger than Bruce because she's had to do it infinitely more than he has. Okay, yeah, no, I mean, I see what...
I do agree with that, but I also think it's fair to say that like a diluted version of that blood would have a different effect. And it's also, Bruce has kind of mastered it himself in a way, not quite, but he's closer there. So I'm fine with the fact that the blood was had a slightly different effect on what's her name? Jen Walters.
She's saying, and in no way do I want to belittle what women have to go through at all. Careful. But also, she's saying this to Bruce Banner, who saved the planet multiple times and lost his best friend and his love interest and was turned into a monster and chased by governments and turned into a gladiator slave on an alien planet, tried to take his own life. It's like, Of all people, Bruce? Yeah, okay, so I hear what you're saying, and it's actually not okay for you to point that out. Oh, okay, my bad. Oh, it's too late. You're on a list now. You can't have any opinions about this show without being classified as being on one extreme of a very complicated issue. Ah, dang it, I hate being on lists. So anyway, Jen goes back to her life as a lawyer, and during a trial, a superpowered influencer, which is a thing in the MCU now, apparently burst through the wall. Uh-oh. And so then towards the end of the first episode, Jen's gonna turn...
Yeah, the superpowered influencer thing, I don't know. I'm cool with that because it makes sense that this kind of superhero culture would be actually permeating the world, but I'd love to know where she got her superpowers from. It does seem like superpowers are in abundance in this show with no real explanation, and we saw something very similar to that in Peacemaker, and then we saw something similar to that again in Black Adam as well. So it seems to be a bit of a norm now for just a bunch of characters with powers to just sort of show up without any explanation, and I'm not a fan of it. I'd rather one character with a backstory than 6 characters with, you know, different powers that I don't really understand.
Into She-Hulk, and everyone's gonna learn that she has powers. Wow, and so what else do we find out in the first episode? Oh, well, you know Captain America? Yeah? He put his pee-pee in a lady. What? Then Jen gets fired from her lawyer job and gets hired at another firm to start like a superhero law division. Okay, so this becomes kind of like a lawyer show. Ah, kinda. Sometimes. A little. Do you know how to write courtroom scenes? Nope, and then so also it's gonna be kind of a slice of life kind of show, like Jen's gonna go on dates.
Is it bad? I usually watch Legal Eagle. I like that channel, and I haven't watched his She-Hulk video yet, but I'll definitely check it out. Was it accurate? I thought it was pretty okay in some ways. I don't know. I think there's some massive flaws in any courtroom depiction on TV, like just immediately.
And stuff. Right, okay. Does she also fight crime, or not so much? So like, what happens? Oh, well, stuff. You know, sometimes. All right, you gotta give me something, please. Oh, well, at a certain point, she's gonna represent Emil Blonsky, so that's gonna be pretty cool. I don't think I know who that is. Remember, you know, he was in the movie, the 14 years ago, he was in the movie. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, no, it wasn't a super memorable character, but yeah. Well, that doesn't really matter, to be honest, because he's just a completely different...
I love the fact that Blonsky is back and he's a completely different dude and you haven't seen his development over all these years, but now we're just catching up with it. I love that kind of shit.
Different character now. Oh, okay, great. It's all connected. Also, Wong is gonna show up sometimes. He's from the movies. He is, and he's gonna become friends with this girl, Madison. And what's her deal? She's always drunk, and she's the absolute best part of the show. Nice. Also, at a certain point, She-Hulk is gonna twerk with Megan Thee Stallion. What? Superheroes don't usually twerk? Exactly. So people are gonna be like, what? And then other people are gonna be, you know, deeply angry about it. Oh my god, what? You know, see, that's gonna be kind of a thing in the show. We're gonna kind of rile up angry internet dudes and then make fun of them for getting riled up. That's gonna be really good for the state of internet discourse, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna help with all the toxicity online, I'm pretty sure. So
wow. You know what? He's not fucking wrong. Because, man, when I was watching, when they introduced Intelligentsia and all that, I was like, oh god, this is gonna be a fucking bloodbath. Interestingly enough though, after the She-Hulk finale, internet that I saw was very, very quiet on the topic of this show in general. I don't know what that was all about. It was kind of like a deafening silence though.
So any interesting plot threads or anything I should know about? Oh, there's like this group of toxic dudes that call themselves Intelligentsia, and they're trying to get some of She-Hulk's blood. Oh boy, I bet that's gonna come into play later. The hell was that noise? It was Oh yeah, I heard it. What did it mean though? Well, see, we're gonna get to the finale and it's gonna be set up like a big Marvel showdown, you know? Oh, okay. So there's gonna be this toxic dude that turns into a Hulk, and then Bruce shows up and Abomination's there, and it's gonna be this big showdown type thing. Uh-oh, gonna be hard for her to get out of that situation. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, see, Jen is gonna break the fourth wall and be like, is this working for...
Oh my god, that is the ultimate super easy barely an inconvenience. Holy shit.
for anyone. Okay. She's gonna be like, this is kinda crappy, right? Where this show's going, it's not good. We're making the show. We are, yeah. And so then she's gonna go into the Disney Plus menu and eventually into the She-Hulk writer's room. What is going on? Then eventually meet with the head of Marvel, who as it turns out is just this creatively bankrupt robot algorithm making formulaic decisions based on what it thinks is popular. Kinda hurtful. And so she's gonna get him to solve the few problems that were actually happening in the show, and then we're pretty much done. So does just pointing out that the writing wasn't very good make it better in some way? God, I hope so. Do you think we risk making any future She-Hulk or even Marvel projects less captivating by having a super meta character that can literally change the script of the shows and movies she's in? I don't think you could ever go too meta, sir. Isn't that right, future me who's editing this video?
You know, that's a great question, but again, I'm just filming myself pretending to edit this video. You know, I'm not actually editing this right now. Oh, maybe we should check with the comments section of this video. I mean, what do you guys think down there? In the YouTube comment section? Is it possible to get too meta?
Super easy. Barley and inconvenience.
Right, okay, that's pretty much all they say down there, I think.
So anyway, what do you think?
Why'd you just zone out for like 30 seconds?
So anyway, what do you think? I mean, it sounds like a pretty good time. I just feel like it's missing a little something to make sure that people tune in. I've got just the thing.
Oh yeah, of course. Duh, Daredevil's MCU return details teased by She-Hulk show director. Man, you know what's funny? I said there were not many superhero couples during my She-Hulk reaction, and now I realize Ant-Man and Wasp is another one that I completely forgot. Wow, yeah, She-Hulk was a very polarizing show for many different reasons, and yeah, I'm still so conflicted on it. I was definitely entertained though. Pug in particular was really entertaining. I loved the intelligentsia storyline. I love how they really that got very meta, but not in like a breaking the fourth wall kind of way. They just literally took what people were saying in the real fucking world and made it a character in the show, which I thought was kind of a stroke of genius, to be honest. That's what I mean. It was a very hit and miss kind of show. When they did break the fourth wall, the way they did it was fantastic. It was like very you know, very funny, very humorous and stuff like that. But the ramifications of doing that are a lot of questions to be raised. Hopefully we get answers one day, but it does leave the MCU in a bit of a weird spot, which I've never really been able to say before. But let me know in the comments what you guys thought about She-Hulk and the pitch meeting as well. This one was a lot of fun. I knew he was going to do something crazy meta at the end. I thought it was unusual that it took him such a long time to get this video up. So good work, Ryan George. Congratulations on the engagement. And as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends. See you in the next video. Peace.
Bruce?
Hey, we got ourselves a three-way dance. Will it become a fatal four-way?
Is this working for you? Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This
menu is not gonna stop me. I'm just gonna
What?
break this inhibitor real quick. All right, let's see.
What? For Ragnarok, let's go. Don't tell me we're actually What? Dude.
Yeah, so back when we were working on the first Thor movie.
What? Alright, man, this is the point of no return. This is the point of no fucking return. What is going on?
She's supposed to have an inhibitor.
Hello?
There are certain things that are supposed to happen in a superhero story.
Wow.
This is the story that Kevin wants.
Okay, then
Why
I
is
want to talk to Kevin.
Kevin spelt like that? Oh, Feige! Why are we gonna talk to Kevin Feige? What is going on here?
I'm going to go talk to Kevin now.
Alright, She-Hulk, go talk to Kevin.
Let me just have you sign our non-disclosure agreement and then have a seat.
Oh god, I look forward to Eric Voss breaking this fucking thing down. Damn, that's a long non-disclosure.
Babe, cheek, I can be your fantasy. I can tell you got beat energy.
Damn, Kevin, where do you exist? You're just in the opening credit sequence?
Hello, Jennifer.
Really?
It stands for Knowledge Enhanced Visual Interconnectivity Nexus. But you must first transform back to Jennifer.
Why?
You are very expensive.
I was gonna say, it kind of sucks that this whole experience is a CGI character and not a real actor.
Thank you. I possess the most advanced entertainment algorithm in the world, and it produces near-perfect products.
Near perfect.
Some are better than others, but I leave that debate up to the internet.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe is known for its big spectacles and high stakes.
This is unbelievable.
I propose we don't have to do that.
Huh.
I kind of want to see Red Hulk fight Abomination and Hulk in a big Hulk brawl.
Erasing blood plot.
Oh, and Bruce swooping down from literal outer space to save the day in my...
Yeah, he did show up out of nowhere, didn't he?
Is supposed to return to explain what he was
No,
doing on
we
set.
don't need to hear any of that.
But we were going to introduce...
Save it for the movie.
Fuck you.
Are we done here?
Oh, would not mind seeing Daredevil again. A woman has needs.
Historically, we've been light in that department.
Oh, well, I've got you here.
Wow. This is so self-aware.
Tony Stark, daddy issues.
Jen.
Thor, daddy issues. Loki, same daddy, same issues.
Oh boy.
Star-Lord, two daddies, two issues.
Jen, please stop.
Oh, and when are we getting the X-Men?
Yes! Thank you!
Bruce smashes buildings, I smash fourth walls and bad endings. And sometimes Matt Murdock.
Okay.
What's the most budget-friendly way to do this?